Yo, what's up? It's your boy Dizzy Vibes back on Vibe Control. We get the culture talking and the facts balanced. So today we got a story that I don't think no one ever had on their bingo card. A story that starts with SoundCloud chaos and mean rap and ends in murder allegations. This is the wild, unpredictable rise and fall and confusion of Ugly God, the self-proclaimed king of ugly, viral meme rapper, producer, comedian, and the man behind Water, and then now the man tied to the Gulfport, Mississippi shooting. But before we dive in, I need y'all to like, comment, and subscribe so I can keep bringing y'all these deep dives. All right, let's get it.
Young pussy bacon. Hermit crab. Wait, hold up. How you know that?
If somebody told you that the rapper behind Beat My Meat and Water would one day be accused of killing his best friend dad, you would be thinking this is a TikTok prank. But the story get way deeper than that. Ugly God was born Royce Rodriguez September 19th, 1996 in Indiana. Now there's some other pages and like blogs that post and say that his name is John Jeffrey Bean, but on Google it says that his name is Royce Rodriguez, so that's what we're gonna go with. And his early life was like a cross-country tour. Before he even touched the mic, he'd go to Indiana, Mississippi, Houston, like back to Mississippi and other places, all over the place early in his life. See, his dad had a good job, but it kept the family bouncing around, so he never had enough time to settle anywhere. But it'd still be good for him later on because he'd make friends everywhere that he left.
Young pussy bacon. Hermit crab. Wait, hold up. How you know that?
But he later on claimed Houston as the place where he was from, even though he only stayed there 4 years. But 4 years will be the longest that he stayed anywhere, he said. See, Ugly God wasn't even thinking about being a rapper at first. He wanted to be a YouTuber, a gamer, just a personality. But one night in 2014, it changed everything. He'd take the iPhone ringtone, reverse it, turn to a beat, and he had it. See, the song would be Beat My Meat. See, when he first released it, it got 4,000 plays, which was big to him at the time. But then his culture ended up seeing it and said delete it because the colleges will see it. So he ended up deleting it, then posting it again, and it'd get 12,000 plays, which his coach would end up seeing it again and be like, delete it. Then he listened to him again, delete it, and then it wouldn't be to after high school 2015 where he uploaded a third time and it ended up blow up. He'd end up going to college for computer engineering and software development. He was 1 foot into coding and then 1 foot into comedian rap. He was recording in his dorm on the cheap equipment at the time. Then he had dropped the song FTBT and then his fan base would explode. He had said that he had take a year off college just to like try to rap stuff out, but then he ended up dropping out after his first year in college. And then he later on said that he ain't planning on being a rapper at all. It just happened.
I'm the one started the water shit, ooh. I'm the one dropped out of college for rapping when I could have been a biologist, ooh.
2016, he would end up signing on to I Love McConaughey's record label, Red Dragon. Some people would think that he came out of nowhere and be like, how do a guy named Ugly God get a record deal? But then later he ended up dropping Water. A Water music video would end up coming out March 16, 2016. And it ended up getting 44 million SoundCloud streams and 17 million YouTube views, which is crazy. But lines like, I feel like 21 Savage, I pull up and shoot at your father, would end up being irony later on in his video. That song would end up turning him into a star. He ended up touring the US with no album at all, just memes and some SoundCloud raps at the time. And it seemed like he was on the whole next wave with that whole SoundCloud wave. And then Ugly God would end up having like a lot of self-criticism on like interviews and stuff like that. He'd be like, even if he was joking, he'd be like, my music's trash, I make trash music, it's horrible. He'd end up saying that he wanted to like stay independent just so he could have that whole freedom and just being able to post whatever he do and just be able to make his own beats and just have his whole own creative freedom. It'd be crazy because back in the day, I used to actually follow this page that he had, which brings me into my next topic. He had an actual meme page. He was like one of the only rappers that I knew that openly had like a meme page, and it had like hundreds of thousands of followers and people just waiting for it to see what he was gonna post up on there. And it was nothing to do with rap either. It was just a whole bunch of random memes and everything. It was kind of ahead of his time. I couldn't find anything of it. I found like a little video of his meme page back in the day that I put up on the screen, but I couldn't find it up today. Then this next one is really like a conspiracy rumor kind of thing. His Instagram will end up later on being deleted, but he'll say this because he was talking about flat earth theories and talk about how you can't go to the North and South Pole and the government is watching us. People would end up clowning him for this and just saying that he fell off, and he just trying to find a reason to say that why his Instagram got deleted and that he was doing some other stuff. But it would really slow down his momentum, and then he would end up disappearing from social media for a little bit. He dropped albums and mixtapes here and there, but nothing that ever really held weight. He would end up dropping the Booty tape, a little something before the album, and he'd end up dropping Bumps and Bruises. He'd end up having a whole bunch of great songs on these tracks that would resonate with fans up until this day, but nothing that would really hit the mainstream. He never really had any mainstream features on here or really ended up getting any mainstream push. Later on, it'll be pictures of him coming out like saying that he worked at Walmart, that to get posted on blogs and everything. He'll quickly come debunking it, saying that it was photoshopped, posting that picture and the picture that they had ended up taking and photoshopping it. And then people end up going crazy with it before that they ended up noticing that it was all fake. But he ended up debunking it and just saying that it was crazy that he ended up having to even do that. But it was just showing that some people was just trying to see that he fell off and say that he fell off and just look into like where is he at the time. He would later go on to end up posting a long Snapchat message talk about how he want to switch up his music and be more versatile because people not taking him serious and just think that he a mean rapper and everything. And some fans will be like, it's a little too late and you don't really drop enough and everything. And then some fans is like, it's about time showing that you versatile and everything. But he still would not be dropping music consistent in his time to be showing people that he was consistent or that he was versatile. He would disappear for like the longest time, deleting a lot of his music videos off of his YouTube and just having water up. He would end up changing his rap name to Feo, which means ugly in Spanish. He would end up not dropping any music under this name, but he'd drop a track with some other person, and then I think it was like an unreleased track that some people had played like a snippet of on live before. But other than that, he had disappeared up until 2023. See, June 29th, 2023, in Gulfport, Mississippi, a 50-year-old man named Ronaldo, the father of Ugly God's best friend, was shot and killed.
Tonight, one person dead and another behind bars after gunfire in Gulfport. It happened here on Deborah Drive off of Three Rivers Road. That victim has been identified as 50-year-old Ronaldo Della Valde. Noah Noble was at the scene and he brings us the latest.
We have to put a stop to it because we're losing. Like, we're losing our youth. We're losing.
Another shooting, another life lost to gun violence. 50-year-old Ronaldo Della Valde was killed in an Orange Grove shooting. He was shot multiple times behind the wheel of a Nissan.
It'll end up coming out online by the family accusing Ugly God of shooting him 3 to 4 times in the face, of threatening his own mother, and like escaping conviction because his uncle is supposedly a judge. See, it didn't catch storm yet because a lot of people thought it was fake, and then Complex would end up posting it, confirming that Ugly God was named as a suspect in the case. And then this when the gossip tsunami had hit. See, the rumor circulating online that the real story was that the victim had pulled a gun on Ugly God's mother, and then Ugly God had pulled up and then shot him in self-defense. The police had detained him and had released him instantly. But this is all alleged and internet speculation because I still don't think anything is confirmed or anybody else heard anything about it. But some people saying he protected his mom, some people saying he snapped, some people saying did the right thing, some people say he didn't do the right thing, some people saying being protected by family, some people saying he's just another rapper being protected. But none of this is confirmed and don't anybody know to this day. He end up getting posted on blogs. He'd get on the phone with DJ Academics, I believe, on his stream, trying to clear up the whole situation. He'd post pictures with stacks of money, telling the internet don't believe what you think and what you hear and everything, saying that a lot can happen in a year. So you really never know what the whole situation or what happened behind the scenes or what actually transpired. From a kid born in Indiana, raised everywhere, that joked his way into fame, but still got a loyal fan base that's waiting on him to drop to this day. Whether the Gulfport situation come out in light, whether he being protected by family, only time will tell. But this story shows you how the internet can turn a rapper into a meme, and a meme into a headline, and the truth can get lost in the noise. But if y'all like this video, y'all probably like my last video I just did on the craziest clones and how they went too far. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, some other topics down below. It's been your boy Dizzy Vibes on Fire Control. I'm gone.